welcome back to another week of Highlights with Hollee. I am your host, Holleelifestyles, and welcome to my channel. On this channel, we talk all things media, all things beauty, and all things lifestyle. So if you're interested, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And without further ado, let's get right into these highlights. So Love&Marriage Huntsville is now a staple in all of our households. So now on our way to us is going to be Love&Marriage DC. So this is being brought to us by Carlos King, and he is super successful in producing The Real Housewives of Atlanta for about 8 years. He's also responsible for Candy's wedding spinoff and I Dream of Mimi. So he was with Bravo for a number of years and really helped to push and propel the success of Atlanta Housewives. So he moved on to the OWN network. So he is the king and the mastermind behind Love&Marriage Huntsville. So for DC, you will see a beautiful familiar face, which is Monique Samuels, the one and only, who she's formerly known from her Real Housewives of Potomac days. So she left that franchise after being painted as an aggressor, even though she was actually trying to defend herself when she was threatened with a knife with an altercation with another housewife. And from there, she just was not feeling it at all. At the reunion, she read Everybody for Filth, and it was a classy read, of course, and you know, we love a classy read, honey. So after that, she snatched everybody's edges, kindly got up, and politely exit stage left. Now we'll be able to see her again with a few other faces that we're not familiar with, but I'm sure we'll come to love with Love&Marriage DC. Catch up with Monique and some of these new faces on March 19th on Saturday, only on the Oprah Winfrey Network. So Michelle Young stole all of our hearts as she is the most recent Bachelorette, a part of the ABC franchise, The Bachelor. She was able to meet the love of her life on this show, and for the first time in years, I honestly feel like she had some genuinely good options to choose from. This was the first time in history that The Bachelorette ever had the final four be 4 African-American men. This has never happened before. So lots of the fans cheered for Brandon to be her final fiance. Some people even gave second chance Joe another chance, and he was a fan's favorite as well, even Rodney. And so she just had so many hard decisions to make because finally there were genuinely good guys on this season. So it was really tough for her, I'm sure. But then she ended up going with this tall guy named Nayte, who showed her the least interest, was 27 years old, had never been in love, and gave her the most vague answers all season long. So when she chose him, we were all like scratching our heads, like, why would you do that, right? Why would you do that? And he ended up proposing, and she ended up accepting his proposal. During the final rose segment, they caught up with the couple, and during that time, when they asked him, what are your plans for getting married? Then this is what he had to say. We're not waiting. There's no reason to wait with Michelle. Let's do this. And just to add a tidbit, this was the first time in history that The Bachelor had even given a couple any kind of money, and they gifted them with $200,000 to put toward their down payment on their new home. So at that point, it was kind of like, wow, this is the kind of boost that you need. There'd be no reason to wait, right? Right. Wrong. Okay. Let me tell you what he had to say as of recently when US Weekly caught up with them. We're trying to be as smart as possible. We're looking at different options. We're definitely feeling it all out. Then when US Weekly asked them about their wedding date specifically, he answered this. Thinking summertime in the near future. Like that would ruffle my feathers and irk my soul. Sincerely. He was so vague through everything, even up until this point as of recently, and that would really, I'm a planner, so type A personality, follow me. I do not like things like that. I like to plan and know things ahead of time so I can be punctual and ready. And he's just so like lackadaisical about it. He can't answer any question, at least one question clearly. I don't know how she's gonna deal with this, but let me know what you guys think. Was he one of your favorites? The comments are going crazy. Did Michelle make the right decision? Or did you have someone else in mind that Michelle should have chosen for her forever person? Who was your favorite on this year's season of The Bachelorettes? And let me know with your comments down below. So reparations have been an ongoing discussion and debate regarding African Americans after the abolishment of slavery. The chit-chatter about it has been high sometimes, low sometimes, confusing as to when and if it would ever happen. But now mayors across America are finally having the discussion, a discussion of course which is long overdue. So a man named Jonathan Burgess is actually fighting for the legacy and land of his ancestors, Rufus Burgess, who was freed after slavery in the 1800s and began his life in California to build a sustainable and fruitful life for his family. The life that he built included 80 acres of land, and it was wrongly taken by the government in 1947. If we as Americans want to truly heal our nation and atone for what happened to Black people that were formerly enslaved and descendants of slaves, we've got to first tell the truth, as difficult as that may be. If honored, the property is worth over millions of dollars, and of course this would help close the wage gap amongst African Americans compared to other races, and experts say this actually rings true to why African Americans and the wealth gap is so large between other races, specifically whites, and what they are inherited from their families. Where Is My Land is an advocacy group that helps African American families research and reclaim the land that was stolen from them during this time and be brought back into their family fold. Specifically, their mission statement is to help Black Americans reclaim stolen land and restore restitution. So some people may take other avenues. I know that the other popular websites are like 23andMe or Ancestry.com. So if you are interested in researching your family tree and your family heritage, with a little bit of time, effort, and research, you never know what beautiful treasures are left for you to be discovered. So if you do have any success, please feel free to leave it in the comments down below. And again, I will link the article for you in my description box down below. So Ciara and Russell Wilson are releasing a children's book. The book is titled Why Not You? And Ciara shared with us on her Instagram, "Why Not You is the attitude we want every child to have, just like we did growing up. March 1st is the big date for everyone to have this book." Her husband, Russell Wilson, also shared his excitement on his Instagram. Here's what he had to say. "I can't wait for you and your families to share in this journey with us. The message of self-esteem and perseverance in Why Not You are so important to us and to everyone else, especially now." Ciara and Russell Wilson also released their own fragrance. It is called R&C, and it looks beautiful. The packaging is gold. It also comes in platinum as well as black, I think. And so you can pick it up on their website, or you can catch it at the nearest Nordstrom's near you. So Saweetie did a recent interview with Power 106, and she actually went into candid detail about her struggles with mental health and how she was actually having a lot of mental breakdowns behind the scenes that no one was really aware of. During the interview, she also gave us a little bit of pointers on what inspired her to cut her hair. Meditation, as crazy as it sounds, because I just found so much clarity within myself. I wanted to start over, and I did research about hair, and hair holds a lot of energy. And I really wanted to just feel new and fresh with this new music. I won't say new me, but elevated me. I really just wanted to start over again. So for a lot of us who struggle with mental health, I just want it to be known, and I think it's important to let people know that they aren't alone during this fight. First, I think it's really important to set boundaries with people, both in your personal life and in your professional life. I think it's super helpful to start forming new routines that bring you joy. These are things that you can do either weekly or daily in your spare time. The number one thing I would advocate for is to please find a therapist. Professionals are equipped with all of the research and knowledge that you'll need in order to help you through your journey, so I definitely think therapy would be number one. The second thing I would suggest is taking long walks or taking short walks if it's better for you. A 15-minute walk is really helpful just to get some fresh air. Also, stretching and doing yoga is a beautiful release. I actually really enjoy that. For other people who can probably pick it up a notch, I know that joining gyms are super helpful to exercise and get those endorphins running and, activated in your brain. It's a happy chemical, so that also helps when you're exercising to release those things. And I also think that could be really helpful too is when you go to the gym, join classes, because I know that when things are more inclusive and there's a group of people there, that could be super helpful to boost your energy and be around other people who are interested in the same things that you are. I think joining clubs is super important. Things that interest you, like, you know, a baseball club or volleyball club, or you could be included in things that you meet other like-minded people, and that gives like a great boost of energy too. So I would definitely advocate for that. And for me personally, I volunteer with New York Cares, and they are amazing at helping you get volunteer jobs throughout the city of New York. So they have things in Manhattan, Queens, different locations all throughout the 5 boroughs. And so I'll definitely leave the links below in case you're interested in joining. And also I'll leave the link to Therapy for Black Girls. It was super helpful in helping me find my therapist, and I love her so much, and it was the best decision I've ever made. So this is something I would love to say and love to clear the air about. I would love to take away the taboo of making it seem like therapy is expensive and not attainable for everybody. It's completely ludicrous, and I want it to be known that these resources are out here for you, no matter who you are and what your insurance may be. So it's actually more affordable than people think, and I would love to leave the resources down below so you can see for yourself. They now have online options in case you don't want to travel, and if you do, you can still go and see your therapist in person. So hopefully some of these tidbits help, and I'm definitely rooting for everybody who is on their mental health journey and their self-care journey. So let me know some of your favorite things that you like to do, and add to your self-care list the different ways you like to pamper yourself throughout your week and throughout your day. Also, if you have additional resources and you'd like to share them, please feel free to leave them in the comments down below. And this might be super helpful for other people who are looking as well. Again, I hope you guys have enjoyed Black History Month, whatever you were able to take in and learn and share with other people. I just hope that it was fabulous, that you enjoyed it to the fullest extent, and just know that Black History does not end in this month. It is Black History every month as we continue to excel and open new doors and break down barriers and lead the path for others coming behind us. So I hope that you guys enjoyed my video this week. Again, if you loved it, and please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And just something I've always wanted to say since I was a little girl watching the news growing up. I am Holleelifestyles, reporting live from NYC. Back to you in the studio, Bill. And for everyone else, have a fabulous day.